sapiens and Marbites, it's me, Rogue Marbiscott. Hey Homo sapiens and Marbites, it's me, Rogue Marbiscott. Welcome back to the channel, and this is another collaboration that I did with one of the other Twitter people. Well, same person, Vinny. He orchestrated the collaboration. So if you don't know who I am, just look. I am a Greek god. I am Hermes, and I decided to do Hermes because I don't get to see much Hermes makeup tutorials on YouTube or just in general. I don't really think a lot of people consider him really as a god just because he's a god of messages and he's a messenger, and yeah, because you're a god of messengers. But he also likes poetry, and I love poetry, which is the reason why I chose to do him. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the tutorial, and I will see you soon in the next video. So the first thing you want to do when you're creating a half face is make sure that you map out where you want your half face to start, end, begin, whatever. So that's what you can see me doing. I'm just sketching it out, and then I'm going to fill in my statue face with some white Snazaroo paints, and then I will, continue to build up the opacity of that paint, because Snazaroo paints can sometimes not have great coverage, but nevertheless I'm using Snazaroo because I like using Snazaroo. And then after I've placed all that white on, I am going to place some silver on top of that, just in like highlighted places. So creating some texture on my face first, I'm going in with a really watered down black face paint. I'm making sure that it's very not opaque, sorry, and it's very thin, and then I'm going to go in with a darker mix of the same paint just to give it more definition and more realism. Going to line my eyes with a jumbo stick from NYX, just because I want everything to look white on this side as much as possible. And now, as you can see, I'm using black face paints to create some cracks on my face. I don't want them to be too cracky, and I don't want them to look marbly, so I'm just going to create these cracks on my face first. Then I'm going to blend out the edges, and then I will later on add some gold onto some bits just to highlight them. Moving on to the other side of my face now, as you can see, I'm stippling on my foundation, and I've actually become a fan of stippling foundation on with a brush and not using a sponge. Just something that I've seen, and before I started makeup I used to use a brush, and then I went on to using sponges, but I feel like going on to using a brush is the way to go. As you can see, I'm just cleaning up those edges of the stone side of my face with the same foundation. I'm not using any concealer, and I'm not actually really going to be using any concealer underneath my eyes. I'm just going to go really heavy with foundation for some weird apparent reason. Anyway, as you can see, I'm still doing that, and we're going to go on and continue with the look. As you can see, I'm going in with some foundation underneath my eyes. I don't know why, because I didn't use concealer, but whatever. So today I'm just going to create a really quick and easy eye, and what you can see is me just building up a yellow onto my eye, creating like a transition and a non-transition color, and then I'm going to go over that with a goldish shimmery shadow on top. But yeah, this is practically the eye look. I mean, apart from, you know, darkening my lash line with some black, because I am going to be wearing lashes or mascara on, so I just felt like that should have, you know, been, you know, apparent, you know, just give it some definition. But yeah, I only used 2 shades because I just wanted this look to be quick, easy and accessible for anyone that wants to create the Hermes look. But whatever. And look, Chitara, she's healthy, as you can see, but she's not in the mood. Anyway, so we're going to now line our eyes with some eyeshadow. I chose not to do the liquid liner or any pencil liner, just because I wanted a very subtle and blurred darkening of the liner, so that's the reason why I've chose to do it. So, and then I'm just going to create a little wing, and using that same brush that I've used, I'm going to create some shadowing around the perimeters of the stone face. I always want to say Stonehenge. Why? Maybe I need to just go and visit Stonehenge and get it over and done with. So here I'm just tapping on a shimmery white eyeshadow onto my stone face, just because I felt like it looked a little dull, although it's meant to, but it's a stone, but it's a god stone, so I want it to look, you know, somewhat nice and pretty and shiny and highlighted. And obviously I'm going to use that same bit on to place some highlights on my face. Now I'm using a white pomade to just brush into my eyelashes and my eyebrows, just because obviously they're black and I want them to be white, as if I am, you know, completely stone on one side. And yeah, I'm gonna go and do my hair because I wasn't too sure how the wig would look on either side, but whatever. As you can see, I've gone back into the cracks and I'm putting some gold on because I kind of wanted that gold to emulate marble, but not too much marble. I mean, if I wanted to do marble, I would have done like a whole mix underneath my base rather than creating a stony base and then cracks. But I just wanted it to remind you of marble rather than be a marble look. And then I'm just putting some freckles on, gold freckles. Why? I don't know. I was just like, I want more gold. Anyway, as you can see here, I am going to create a wing on my eye for my eyeliner look. Sorry that I'm off camera. Sometimes when I'm doing detailing, I really forget where I am. So as you can see, I've just created that wing and you can see the shape on my eye. It's not hard, but yeah, forgive me for that. But as you can see some detailing, and then now I've gone back down. You can't see. Anyway, that's what I did, and then I filled it in with some gold and whatever. Putting some gold glitter in the corners of my eyes, and I'm going to create a wing on the other side using grey and black on the other side. I don't actually show that on camera. I'm going in with a nude lipstick now, and with this nude lipstick, yeah, I did put some highlighter on it because I just wanted it to have like a woo look, but then the highlighter made it look really ashy, so I chose to go over the lip over again with the same lipstick and get rid of the highlighter. As you can see, I'm putting some highlighter on now, just, you know, blending that in, making sure it glows, focusing on the highest point or the sticky outish point of my cheekbone, and making sure that it's the shiniest for when I turn my face, and just placing highlighter everywhere else on my face, basically just because I can. See, can you see that grayness to the lip? Yeah, let's get rid of that, put that lipstick on. So guys, that's how I got the look. Doing these wings were a bit, you know, just to get them in was a bit of a struggle. I wish they were a bit more out. I mean, I don't want to, like, I wish they were like more like that. Yes. And so yeah, that's the look, and I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to comment, like and subscribe. Don't actually forget to subscribe. If you don't comment, well, actually no, comment. Interaction is good for me. It's good for you. Bye guys. Rogue Marby Scott.